Buying a property is a big deal. It's a complex move involving people, time, and likely more money than you'll spend on anything else in your life. That's why most people rely on a realtor to help them get through it. Others choose to go it alone. Both scenarios have pros and cons that could make a huge difference in the outcome when you sell or purchase a home. Here's what you need to know to have a calmer, smoother, and more profitable transaction. A real estate agent is your expert guide through the jungle of the housing market. They'll understand the history of sales in the area, what dangers to look out for, and where you can negotiate. They'll also walk you through the intense paperwork involved. When it comes to signing day, you'll want to feel calm and confident, rather than feeling that you're signing your life away. When you're selling, an agent can let you know how you should price your home, even if it's a number you don't want to hear. Without a real estate agent, you might not be able to fully separate emotions from economics. When you get an offer, should you accept or should you hold out for more? A realtor can help you make the decision and have the hard conversations for you. Similarly, if you're buying, an agent can advise you on the ins and outs of the market and hold your hand through the process. Some states, like New York, Florida, and Massachusetts, require a real estate attorney to advise during home sales. These attorneys provide legal guidance on contracts and ensure there are no legal hiccups in your transaction. If you have one of those attorneys on your side, should you still retain the services of a real estate agent? Consider a real estate agent your guide to the business side, someone in charge of devising the right pricing strategy, marketing your property, and networking with fellow agents to find buyers. A major change this year is the 6% commission standard. This refers to the previously 5 to 6% fee that home sellers typically paid to cover the fees of both the listing or seller's agent and the buying agent. It was never law and was technically, with the tiniest asterisk possible, negotiable, but it was overwhelmingly the norm. This commission was listed on the MLS, a service that real estate agents had to pay to get access to. Homeowners who filed a lawsuit against the National Association of Realtors, or the NAR, said that the NAR violated antitrust laws. The new standards roll out in July 2024, and listings will no longer state what the buyer's agent is being paid. This means buyers can negotiate the fee with their agents, and it removes the assumption that sellers are going to pay for both. As part of the ruling, buyers will have to enter a written agreement with their agent stating how much the broker will be paid. Most likely, the seller will continue to offer some compensation towards this, or not. Some say that the settlement does little to change the current arrangement and that sellers will continue to pay the same 5 to 6% commissions. In short, the role of real estate agents might not only be changing, but the possibilities of what it means to use a realtor could expand significantly. So do you move forward with a real estate agent? In 2023, 89% of sellers did, according to the NAR. Let's look at the pros first. When you work with a realtor, you get to put yourself in the hands of a professional who has in-depth knowledge of the local real estate market. They can see the trends. They know the pricing strategies. Secondly, they handle all of the negotiations. Negotiating is an important skill and not one that everyone can master, especially when it's your money and your home being discussed. With a realtor, you can send them in like your tribute in the battle for the best price. Data from the NAR showed homes sold by their owners alone sold at a median price of about $300,000. Meanwhile, the median price of agent-assisted homes was around $400,000. Lastly, life is short. Like any service, dropping off your dog to be groomed, hiring a house cleaner, ordering DoorDash, sometimes it just feels nice to have it handled. Of course, nothing in life is free. Just like that DoorDash fee, using a realtor will cost you something. If you decide to use an agent, you have less control over the transaction. Can you trust that they have your best interest in mind? Do they want to get you the right price, or do they just want a quick sale? Being humans, they will of course have their own agenda. You can only hope they really keep yours in mind too. If you do decide to go with a realtor, you'll need to navigate the changing times where it comes to the 6% commission standard. Overall, we may see new models for service based on the freedom to choose your rate. Some sellers and buyers may want to pay less for fewer services, with the potential loss of the 6% commission, the decision only gets more complicated, so be sure to do your research. And if you want more content like this from MarketWatch and the Explainomics playlist, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.